Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. My name is Tomas Salas, and in this video we are reviewing the Bastinelli Knives Feather X in collaboration with Microtech. I am excited because this is a brand new hybrid karambit knife based on one of Bastinelli's previous feather fixed blade knives. This knife offers quite a bit of tactical artwork, but does it translate to a real world usable fixed blade? To answer that question, we're gonna put it up against the Tactical Tavern Test with 25 possible points based on price, functionality and design, dependability, versatility, and carryability. Let's cut into it. Before we begin, if you love gadgets, gear, and upgrading your everyday carry, take a moment, drop a like, and subscribe for more content like this. First up is price, and this knife retails for $215. For some, that initial price might seem like a lot. However, this is a collaboration with Microtech, and we know those knives are not cheap either. I really like that Bastinelli uses precision milling work, and this is made out of a single piece of high quality steel. I'm also excited to see that out of the box, it comes with quality kydex and a discreet carry concept clip. Now, do I feel like this is a higher price point? Yes. Do I feel like it's worth it? Absolutely. But it might deter a couple of people who are really interested in the knife from putting it into their pocket. For this reason, it gets a 3 out of 5 on pricing. On first glance, this might seem like a very simple knife, but I assure you it is not. There are a lot of design aspects that went into this knife, which make me appreciate it a little bit more. Now let's see what that money gets you with functionality and design. The blade length on this is 2.25 inches and it comes with M390. The handle length, including the ring hole, measures in at 4.5 inches and it has a really cool satin matte gray finish. I am overjoyed with the ergonomics of this knife, not only in standard karambit grip, but when you flail it out, it has that added notch on the back with serrations to lock your hand in. Now, I don't recommend thrusting with this, but the tip is so acute that you can easily do some light jab punctures in a defensive situation. On that tip, it looks like a hypodermic needle. It's triangular and very thin, and it is scary sharp. Now, it also has a flat side on this, which I believe that any puncture marks used in any type of organic medium are gonna be much more lethal than just a conventional knife. The sides of the grip also have these inverted serrations, and it just makes for a very comfortable gripping experience. This knife is very comfortable in a standard karambit grip, but you can actually flip around and use it for very detailed and precision cutting work. Now onto the kydex. I really love the additional eyelets they put on, which can accommodate a variety of different carry methods, from setting it up as a necklace to inside the waistband loops and any other type of tech locks you might want to include. Ultimately, it looks simplistic, but it is extremely complicated in the design and thought process that went into this knife. For functionality and design, it scores a 5 out of 5. All right, next up is dependability. Now, because this is milled out of a single piece of high quality M390 steel, the dependability is way up there. This increases its strength and means it's less likely to break on you, which means I feel comfortable being able to rip and tear once it's stabbed into organic medium. My only knock on dependability really comes down to that tip. It's so acute and so sharp. The only trade-off on that is that it could be a little bit more susceptible to damage. That being said, it makes a very reliable and effective self-defense tool, which is why it scores a 4 out of 5 on dependability. All right, next up is versatility. Now, this knife easily excels at its personal protection and defensive knife capabilities, but I personally found it to be an extremely effective everyday carry cutting tool. Ultimately, I see this knife succeeding as a backup or primary self-defense tool with some medium everyday carry cutting task capabilities, which is why it scores a 4 out of 5 on versatility. All right, next up is carryability. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with the kydex sheath because I absolutely love how much retention you get out of the box with this knife. When you lock it in there, it is not going anywhere. However, it could make it a little bit challenging to get out super quickly. I'm also not a big fan of the kydex coming up and covering a part of the ring, because I feel it kind of limits about 25% of your accessibility to deploy that knife. Now, you can see here where I folded out a corner of the kydex sheath. Not only does this make it faster to deploy, it also makes it faster to return into the pocket. Now, onto that discreet carry concept clip. I love that it comes with it right out of the box, which also just shows you the value and how connected Bastinelli and Microtech are into the everyday carry community. Now, also the shape of the kydex sheath itself is a little bit interesting to me. It widens out quite a bit at the base, which makes it a little bit of a challenge if you wanted to insert it into a tactical vest or molly slot. Ultimately, even though there are a few enhancements I would make to the sheath, it is reliable, holds the knife without any rattle, and is quite slim. It scores a 4 out of 5 on carryability. Overall, the Bastinelli and Microtech collaboration on the Feather X scores a 20 out of 25 and is an 80% pass on the Tactical Tavern Test. I really enjoyed integrating this knife into my everyday carry, and it's typically my go-to if I'm going on a run and want something with a little bit more retention and some serious defensive capabilities. Now, this knife is expensive, and I'm not going to deny that, but if you're a fan of Bastinelli or Microtech, you will certainly love this knife. If you enjoyed this review and you found value from it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because it helps support the channel. While you're there, turn on post notifications so you are the first to know of new videos dropping every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, take a moment to follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern for a behind the scenes look at upcoming gear as well as the testing process. With that being said, my name is Tomas Salas. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.